All right guys, welcome back to the garage. And I know it's been a minute since I last posted a video, but I've been working on some things behind the scenes, try to elevate the channel a little bit, which kind of brings us to today's video. I've got one more project I want to do on the charger before we pull something else in here to work on, and that is the headliner. Now, the sunroof had been leaking and it stained the headliner, and it is nasty. So I need to pull a headliner out and clean all that up. Now, we're not going to do a color change or anything like that. It's just going to be a stock style material we're just going to put back up there. I just don't have time to do a full color change of the headliner, all the pillars, all that stuff. But if you wanted to do that, this will show you how to do it. Obviously, once you get everything out, then you do your color change. Same process. It's just, I don't have time to do it. I just want to get it done, get this out of here. And clearly, anything is going to be better than what's up there. So first thing we need to do is start popping the pillars, the visors, overhead console, and then we can get this headliner out of here. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is pop these A-pillar covers off. Now, you can't just pull them off because once you unsnap them, there's a safety clip in there, and that is for when the airbag goes off, this pillar does not fly in your face. So all I'm gonna do is slide the clip out of here, and then we should be able to pull it off. And I'll be able to explain that better once it's off. All right, I got it popped out of there. Now, I thought I could just slide this clip out of the A-pillar, but actually all you do is squeeze these two tabs on either side like that, and this whole piece will pop out. You don't want to cut this because it's a safety clip and you'd have to buy another one, but then you just pull it up. All right, now for the B-pillar covers, we're gonna pop this cover off your seatbelt. That's a T50 Torx. You can pull the seatbelt off, and then we should be able to just pop this whole panel off. All right, B-pillar is off. What I had to do is take these two Phillips screws out of this lower piece and pull it out. And then there is one more down there on the bottom of the pillar. And once you get that out, you actually have to slide it down. See that notch? You can't just pull it out. So remove those two screws, remove the screw from this one, and there you go. Now we have to do the C-pillars in the back. In the back, you got this little cover, pop that off. There's a 10mm in there. Okay, once you get that 10mm out and you pop it out of the way, there's gonna be a T15 Torx screw holding the strap. Then you got a single clip back there, and then this piece will slide out. Now, if you're just doing the headliner, you could probably leave those in there, just do the 10mm and pop them out and let them hang out. You could probably still get the headliner out, but as you can see, I'm gonna try to clean these, and if you're doing a color change, you need to take them out anyway. So next, we got the visors, the overhead console, and the courtesy lights in the back. The visors have 3 T20 screws here and a T20 screw here for the latch, and the visor can pull out. And then once you get the visor down, you'll pull on it a little bit, and there's an electrical connector right there. Undo it, and the visor's free. So next is the overhead console, and this just pulls down. Just grab on either side, pulls it right down, undo your electrical connections, and then we can do the grab handles and courtesy lights in the back. For the rear grab handles and courtesy lights, 2 more T20 Torx, and this should pull out. And then once you got it out, you have 1 electrical connection for the light. All right, it's almost free. Last thing we need to do to free it up is remove the sunroof seal trim piece here, and then it should be free to drop. Now it's probably going to catch on the rearview mirror, so just tilt that out of the way. And then also, there's going to be a little bit back behind these trim pieces, so we'll just have to push it up and then it should drop down. But before we do that, I'm going to pull the back seat cushion out, then lay both seats down as far as they will go. Now to remove the back seat cushion, it's super simple. Lift up on the front, pull it out. All right, you can see I got both seats moved all the way forward, as far down as they go. I got this headrest out of the way. My plan is to come out this door. Now you're gonna have to fold this a little bit no matter what to get it out of here. The only way to really get it out without folding it is through the windshield, which we're not pulling the windshield. I suppose you might be able to pull the seats down or out and go out the trunk, maybe, but I've seen a lot of guys do it this way. You can slightly fold this and it won't really hurt anything. It probably won't show once you get it back in. I've done it this way many times, and yeah, it'll crease, but once you get it back up there, it'll smooth back out. So here we go. Also, one more thing to note, you'll have to pull the harnesses out. There's a main connection right there. Pull that harness out, take the overhead console wiring and feed it through the bracket, and then it'll be free. And it's out. Now you did see I did have to crease it pretty good, but as you can tell, no marks. You can't even see where it creased anywhere. So now we need to set this up on some sawhorses or something and peel all this off, get all the foam off, so we have a blank slate to stick our new material on. Now, if you're wondering, that took about an hour to get that headliner out. So not a big deal. The most tedious part of it will be recovering the thing. All right, so there you go. That's how you pull a headliner out of one of these cars. Probably the same thing as a 300. Not too difficult. Don't be afraid to crease it a little bit. Now, as far as recovering it goes, that's on you. It's almost like an art, getting it nice and smooth and everything. There's a reason people make a living on just doing headliners. But that's gonna do it for this one. Quick little how-to on how to pull a headliner out. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Anthony's Garage, and also watch Claybox Gaming.